Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your storyteller, ready to take you on amazing journeys through different tales. How are you guys? Today's audiobook is The Last Grey Snow by Mark Tarrant. Let's get started. In The Last Grey Snow, I find myself unraveling the tightly woven threads of a narrative that explores the delicate balance between past and present, loss and redemption. As I delve into this world, I am struck by the depth of emotion and the richly detailed setting that Mark Tarrant has masterfully crafted. The story unfolds against a backdrop of a small, seemingly tranquil town ensnared by a persistent and unforgiving winter. The titular grey snow is not merely a weather phenomenon, but a metaphorical reflection of the lives and choices of the characters entwined within the narrative. It is in this setting that I encounter the protagonist, Michael Harlow, a man whose life has been overshadowed by a series of personal and familial tragedies. Michael is a man of contradictions. On one hand, he is a dedicated historian, striving to preserve the past through his meticulous research and writing. On the other, he is deeply scarred by the loss of his wife, Emily, and their child, a tragedy that has left him adrift in a sea of grief and regret. His work, once a source of pride and purpose, now feels like a futile attempt to anchor himself to a world that has changed irrevocably. As I navigate through the pages, I find Michael grappling with his sense of identity and purpose. His interactions with the townsfolk reveal a community struggling with its own issues. There is Sarah, the town's only remaining shopkeeper, who embodies resilience and kindness amidst the harshness of their environment. Her connection with Michael is both tender and strained, a reflection of his internal struggle to reconcile his past with his present. Central to Michael's journey is his relationship with his estranged brother, Richard. The two have been at odds for years, their rift deepening after a fateful event that neither can quite escape. Richard represents a path not taken, a reminder of the choices Michael could have made and the roads he might have traveled. Their interactions are charged with unresolved tension and unspoken regrets, providing a poignant exploration of family dynamics and the impact of unresolved conflict. The plot thickens as Michael uncovers a hidden archive related to his family's history. This discovery leads him to confront uncomfortable truths about his ancestors and their roles in shaping the town's destiny. The revelations are both illuminating and disheartening, challenging Michael's understanding of his own heritage and forcing him to confront the ways in which history can shape, and sometimes distort, personal identity. In the latter part of the novel, I see Michael coming to terms with his grief and loss. The snow, once a symbol of his isolation and despair, begins to melt, symbolizing a thawing of his emotional state. The end of the grey snow signifies not just the end of a harsh winter, but also the beginning of a new chapter for Michael. He starts to reconcile with his past, mend fractured relationships, and embrace the possibility of renewal. Throughout the novel, Tarrant's evocative prose captures the essence of Michael's emotional journey with a remarkable sense of empathy and insight. The setting, with its persistent winter, mirrors Michael's internal landscape, and the gradual transition to spring symbolizes the hope and possibility that emerges from the depths of despair. The characters, though deeply flawed, are portrayed with a nuance that makes their struggles and triumphs profoundly relatable. In essence, The Last Grey Snow is a narrative rich in themes of redemption, self-discovery, and the enduring impact of the past. It is a story that resonates on both a personal and universal level, inviting me to reflect on the ways in which history, both familial and personal, shapes our identities and our futures. As The Last Grey Snow gives way to the promise of spring, I am left with a sense of cautious optimism and a renewed appreciation for the power of personal transformation. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe the Sonic Library for more audiobooks. I hope this story left you with something to think about. Stay tuned for more new videos.